Hi everybody, back again with another sort of little watercolor update once again. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm sort of hoping I can get through both through this single video, but if that's not the case, then I might make this a two-parter, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But without further ado, just go with this one, since it's one of the first I've completed. Anyway, it's of course this guy here. It's kind of started out as an experiment just to test one of these like watercolor trays I bought at the art store the other day. They're I guess they're sort of professional. I mean, it's kind of one of those like watercolor tray things that, you know, little kids have, but I suppose these are supposed to be professional, but I don't know. They're sort of not perfect, but I guess they're sort of fun just to mix and match with. And that's what sort of what this is, and what the those ones are, but we'll get to those in a minute. But anyway, just a zombified Tim Burton-esque guy just crying blood. Just kind of speaks for itself. And sort of, I don't know, I want to do experiment more with this of just a radioactive hand with surgical tools, but I mean, as a basic thing, it's not too bad. Sort of like the added blood there. So it kind of has a weird depth to it. And of course, I guess these next sort of half and half pages are just going to be full figures of these angels I sort of came up with in a lot of my other work. So, okay, first of all is Vengeance, I think it is. You know, with blood sort of doling down his iron stake hands. I love that. I mean, most of these were just little, like, quick studies of if I can, you know, remember these angel concepts. And you'll also notice that they don't have wings because obviously they won't fit. So, well, you know, just again, you know, quick study little things. And of course, flamethrower. Kind of like the red there. It's not. I mean, it's not too messy like many of the others, which you will see soon. But I kind of wanted that sort of, you know, depth of flames sort of thing. And I forget who this is. Butcher, that's it. Has that demon head on his butcher's apron. It's pretty neat. I kind of like this. I mean, just sort of the splatter effects on everything look it's great, at least to me. And Armageddon, I think this is. Yeah, because I did a whole like sort of big thing with all of them in the same bits of paper or watercolor thing. I don't know, I'm mumbling too much, but yeah, just a quick little thing. I had to fix that gunfire like a few times because it just wasn't looking right. But it kind of looks fine now. Had to fix the face on that too. And of course, this is, I forgot who this is. Oh, Hunter, that's it. Yeah, originally supposed to have stuff come out of his mouth, but I kind of forgot to add that. I wish I hadn't. Oh well, not bad for a little quick study. And I think that's about it for the angels. Now for the demons, so to speak. I kind of enjoy this one. Had to change a few things on it, but you know, it wound up being relatively simple to, you know, to me fixing the face and head a whole lot. It looks great so far. Oh, and that's something that never materialized, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Yeah, and just a generic Grim Reaper concept. Just kind of wanted to see if the paint could do anything. looks fine right there. And it could be just a entryway to hell right there. And last but not least, this kind of skeletal demon or Satan character, you know, what have you. The point is, he's supposed to be evil, and it's kind of I wanted to work in that skeletal concept once again, so. And pretty simplistic, shadow-like. This looks fine here. I mean, I know I drew in a nose there to this thing. His eyes are supposed to be red, and his you know, nose on the skull and everything is supposed to be red, but I don't know, it just wasn't looking right, so I just kind of drew over it over and over, and just to see if it would. I mean, I drew back the nose and just covered it once again, and just kind of experimenting back and forth, but it just never looked right, so just kind of left it black. Okay, that's it for that. And I hope this isn't getting too long right now. Anyway, this is Angry Grandpa, which I'm a huge fan of the YouTube show on here, which you know, is this guy just kind of tearing everything apart everywhere he goes, and you know, I just think he's pretty hilarious. So I just thought I'd you know, see what would happen if I sort of made him in my own way, just cartoon-wise. And I kind of imagine if this ever became like a cartoon show, it'd just be like old school Ren and Stimpy, just old school craziness. I'll have to say for that. And of course, just more experimenting with the watercolor trays I have. It's pretty cool. And it's the first concept of Imagination Man. And I had like just more awful watercolors that I had worked with a long time ago. And they were the kids' ones, and man, they were just terrible. I mean, I tried to save this, I just couldn't. So I just kind of covered it up with the other watercolors I have, and you know, there you have this, and well, it's okay for now, but I did a better version of this concept, which we'll see in the pages later, so. And I did these a long time ago, too, so, you know, forgive me if I can't remember fully what I was planning for these at the time. But anyway, quick zombie concept. I finally fixed the eye on the left a little bit. The right and left eyes, definitely. And the teeth, I just kind of made them more full instead of, you know, dirty and missing. I don't know what I was thinking. And this seems a bit of alright. I kind of like this, though. I mean, I just remember when I put in the paint there accidentally, the black paint, it just kind of took over, and I just kind of panicked. But then I waited overnight for it to dry, and it just turned into this, and pretty satisfied with it. Artist block. I get this a lot. Well, at least I had to make something for that, and it's pretty interesting since he has like the sort of I guess a tribalistic like necklace of hands and eyes. But he has hooks for hands, and he doesn't have a head. Just one big solid block of industrial stripes. It's a pretty awesome idea. I mean, you know, it definitely symbolizes kind of what I was, you know, going through at a certain point or another. But I like this idea a lot. Gotta use that for something. And of course, one of my personal favorites, Dr. Cripple, which he was gonna be for something. I can't remember what now. But I kind of finally finished him after a while, and as you can see, he has like a syringe needle for a leg to paralyze people with. And he's got this ugly hook hand, which I realize now it's kind of like a real. I was researching prosthetic limbs in the 18th century, and they had just one of these arms where it was for someone who didn't have an arm from the shoulder up. So It's this kind of like a fully realized just twig arm with hooks on it. It's pretty just bizarre looking. I just had to include that here. As you can see, he's kind of zombified. He's got one eye, one leg, one arm. Oh, he has a leg brace on that one. So yeah, I think he's you know, fully realized. And of course, he has full implements on his back and a few sewing needles. He's wondering what that is. And of course, Imagination Man Part 4, which I'm more or less pleased with this. I had to change a lot of things. It was kind of meant to be like sort of ribbons of, you know, colors and things like that, but just kind of never went anywhere with it, so I just kind of left it as is here. It's kind of like a nice kind of, you know, grime here. Kind of makes it more magical in a way. Well, anyways, you can see his heart and a lot of other things, geographically speaking. Those kind of have these like, I mean, I'm not sure what you call cross hatchings and that sort of thing on here. Stitches. It's kind of meant to represent his body sort of being built up, and I'm not really sure. Just changing colors as well, which I want to experiment more on from the last Imagination Man. So, of course, we have the Nostalgia Critic, pretty good reviewer in my eyes, and Cinema Snob. It's a great show. I mean, he just kind of, he's along with Nostalgia Critic with the other reviewers on that guy with the glasses, and as well as YouTube, where he reviews 70s exploitation films and that sort of thing. Really enjoy his stuff. And Mr. Bean. I really like how this came out, especially the face. Although, to be honest, I think I made its head too small, but at least I can say, you know, without a doubt, that is a Mr. Bean face. So I'm kind of proud of that. And of course, angry Grandpa's son Michael, who sort of sees everything. I mean, films everything. Angry Grandpa. So it kind of made sense I would, you know, draw him here too. And his girlfriend as well, which we'll see right now. And Bridget. So as you can see, it's kind of, well, not exactly minor on the show, but just, I don't know, just kind of in that drawing mood just to see how everybody looks. So that's all I'll say about that. And of course, last but not least, the combined angel concept. So kind of enjoy this. Not much to say, just combined all the angel concepts I had and just kind of saw where they went. He has a flamethrower for a hand, has a gigantic, jagged barbarian sword, has a lot of ammo and I guess you could say grenades, that sort of thing. Yeah, and the wings, of course, which, unlike the other quick studies, this actually has wings. So, and of course that bit of blood spatter on the face from Armageddon. Okay, so that's about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I know I kind of mumbled through this a lot because, well, I've done these quite a long time ago, so I can't exactly say much. I mean, I've done some recent things to them, but, you know, it's kind of like finishing something that you haven't exactly finished in, I think a year. So I apologize for that, but anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody, and especially hearing me mumble through this whole thing. So it probably concludes all the updates of everything I've done. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll see you later, and have a good one. Take care.